Okay, hi everybody. So welcome to the weekly love forecast, and this video will be for singles only. So this is only for people looking to connect, looking for love, and wondering what the energy is out there. I'll still do Aries through Pisces, and I'll pull one card for each sign. So you're going to want to also check, in addition to your sun sign, you're going to want to check your moon sign and your rising if you know them. And you might also want to take a look at your Venus sign, since Venus is the planet that controls love and pleasure and relationships. Also, just to help you out, I will put timestamps in the description so you can just jump ahead to each zodiac sign to make it easier. Okay, so let's see. First, Aries. And like I said, these are for single Aries looking to connect, wondering what the energy is out there. Okay, Aries. We get Puppet Master. Okay, so that's an indicator of a narcissist. So that tells me that you've made a connection with somebody, that you're not in a relationship with this person, but you've connected with this person. But they're bad energy. They're narcissistic energy. Okay, they're ego energy. Okay, so they might just be leading you on right now. They might not be everything that they're coming off as. Okay, this might not be the person for you, Aries. So you know, check yourself. Check your boundaries and don't ignore any red flags that might be coming up. All right, Taurus. Later dude. Okay, so that means, Taurus, don't settle. Okay? Don't just, say yes to the first person that asks you out because you're desperate to be asked out, or because, all of your friends are in a relationship and you want to be in a relationship. This card is just basically saying, send them away if they're not what you're looking for, if they don't meet your standards. And it's perfectly fine to have standards, for God's sake, when you're looking for somebody to fall in love with. Just say, later dude, I'm not interested. And the universe is reminding you that it's okay to do that you come first. All right, Gemini. Inner work. Okay, so the universe is saying to you, Gemini, I'm so sorry. Okay, Gemini, inner work. So the universe is saying to you that you have to heal some things inside first, okay? This could be anything from trust issues, commitment issues, baggage from past relationships. It's not specific in this card, but there's some healing that you need to do inside. There's some work that you need to do inside before you can seriously become the other half in a relationship. And that's why I say check your moon, your rising, and your Venus, because then you get a more in-depth message around that inner work. Okay, Cancer, destructive habits. Okay, so this tells me that, I'm getting the fact that because destructive habits, what this card is indicating is addictions, to substance, to anything. This is destructive habits, anything toxic that impacts a body or a person, okay? And I'm getting the fact that you might have put yourself in a group of people with destructive habits, and that's not going to lead you to the right kind of person that you want to be in a relationship with. So, take a look at that, and see if that's what's going on, if that's what's happening. Maybe you want to, kind of start to ease away from that type of person or that type of behavior. Okay, Leo, who's walking who? Okay, well, this is a control issues card. Okay, and that also indicates that you're being led on. Okay. So once again, like similar to the Puppet Master card for Aries, I get that, you know, you've probably made some connections, you know, maybe you're considering that one of them might be relationship material, but they're leading you on. I'm just getting that you're being led on, okay? That they're in complete control of your opinion of them. And that's, you know, that could lead to bad things later on when the truth comes out. Okay, Virgo. One date. Okay, Virgo, that means that you know, try. Okay, don't just keep saying no to everybody that approaches you. Give them at least one shot, okay? Going out on one date doesn't mean you have to marry them. Okay, so for whatever reason, you're keeping yourself, it's like you want to find a connection, but you're preventing it from happening because you're saying no to everybody. So if you know, and I get that you're not being asked out by bad people, you're just for some reason not giving them a chance. So, you know, like this card says, one date isn't going to lead, you know, it doesn't have to lead to marriage and children, you know, but it could. And you don't know unless you go on that date. All right, Libra. Girl with popcorn. Okay, well, this is an interesting card because it actually means that you're not paying attention and you're kind of creating a messy situation around yourself. So what aren't you paying attention to, Libra? Single Libras. Are you not paying attention to the energy that you're putting out there? Are you not paying attention to other people's boundaries, and maybe you're approaching people that aren't available? Kind of getting that, and that can make a messy, chaotic situation. So take a look at that. Start paying attention. Pay attention to your actions. Pay attention to the energy you're putting out there. Just pay attention to what you're doing. All right, Scorpio. Skater girl. Okay, so what this means is that you're going with the flow. Okay? You're just kind of out there. You're not forcing anything. You're not trying to rush anything. You're accepting, you know, you're going out with the people that you're interested in, but you're not pushing. Okay? You're not putting pressure on these people to commit to anything, or, you know, you're not, and that's good. My point is that this is good energy because you're just kind of going with the flow. You're not forcing anything. Okay? And, you know, good things tend to happen if you're not forcing them to happen. So that's good, Scorpio. So if you feel good with the energy that you're in right now, try and stay in it. All right, Sagittarius. Fake profile. This is the third card that's come up that's indicated that somebody is out there. You know, we've had the Puppet Master narcissist for Aries. We had the Who's Walking Who being led on for Leo. And now we have the fake profile for Sagittarius, which means that, you know, creeper alert is basically what this says, is that they're not genuinely interested in you. You are talking to somebody and you are forming a connection with somebody over the internet on social media that's technically not interested in you. They're just playing a game. So be careful with that, okay? And I feel like, you know, trust your instincts. Check this person out. Find out what you can, because this card is saying, look, they're not interested. They're just playing a game, and that's not good. And protect yourself, protect your information, protect your privacy. All right, Capricorn. Relational abuse. Again with the warning card. It's red flags. Okay, Sagittarius, don't ignore red flags. If you see somebody, you know, look at how you know, I'm getting that you focused on somebody, you're interested in somebody. Maybe you've gone on dates with this person, and you're seeing how they interact with other people, and how they interact with other people is not how they're interacting with you. And maybe they're aggressive toward these other people. Maybe they're abusive toward these other people. Well, you know, take a look at that. Don't ignore that red flag. Don't assume that they're all, you know, sweet and kind and gentle with you, but then they're abusive and aggressive with other people. No, I mean, that's a character trait that's in them. So you need to look at that and be careful. I don't enjoy all of these warning cards that are coming out. People, please, singles, I know that, you know, if you want to find love and you want to go out and you want to be happy, and I get it, but please be careful. Don't allow somebody to take advantage of you. Don't allow somebody to trick you into thinking they're something that they're not. Please don't ignore the red flags. Okay. That was Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. Abandonment. Okay, well, Aquarius, this is abandonment issues. Okay, so this is the universe saying that you're going to continue to sabotage any connection that you make because you're afraid that this person's going to leave you. And I've said this in past readings, that this isn't an overnight thing that you fix, okay? This is deep work. This is deep meditative inner work, okay? But it's the universe's way of telling you, Aquarius, that things aren't falling into place right now for you because you're stuck on these abandonment issues. They're rearing up every time you make a connection with somebody, and that fear is pushing that person away, okay? So now that you know that, you can start to talk about it with somebody that you trust, and you can start to go inward and try and focus on what caused these abandonment issues and start taking the steps that will clear them away. All right, finally, Pisces. Frigid. Okay, so this tells me that things were going good, but now they're not. Like hot and cold type thing, and now they're cold. Okay, so maybe I'm trying to, you know, what again with the person not being who they say they were. I feel like you connected with this person and they presented a personality that was compatible with yours, and everything was going great, and then all of a sudden they just about-faced and became, you know, cold and off-putting, and you know, and now you're kind of confused as to what to do. But I guess if you're not, if you're not in a super committed relationship with this person, well then, you know, walk away. Walk away before you get too deep that you can't walk away. Okay. Well, of course, thank you for watching. And like I said, use the timestamps in the description to go back and check your sun sign, check your moon, check your rising, check your Venus, put those all together and try and make a more complete message. And like I said, a lot of these cards were warning cards for you people putting yourselves out there, okay? And it really just boils down to, do not ignore red flags. We all know what red flags are. We all know when somebody does something that makes us feel weird, you know, and it makes our heart beat a little bit faster and not for the right reason. You know, you kind of get cold all over and you're like, wow, you know, I don't feel good about this moment. I don't feel good about what I just saw. I don't feel good about what I just heard. Listen to that. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. And Sagittarius, you know, connecting with people online, yeah, of course. I mean, that's great. It's a great opportunity to meet people, but it's also, you know, it can be tricky and it can be dangerous. So make sure that you're actually talking to who you think you're talking to, because according to this card, Sagittarius, you're being, what is that, catfished? And this person might turn into like a stalker energy, so be careful with that. Okay, everybody. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.